Have you ever been to an event on the peninsula? Maybe Christmas at the aquarium, could be concourse, golf tournament, the Jazz Fest. There are hundreds of events on the tournament every weekend. What did you learn? Did you have fun? Did you learn something neat, something new? More specifically, did you pay exorbitant prices? Fellow Toastmasters, distinguished guests, what I am going to talk to you today about is how you could be paid to attend these events. You ask how? You ponder this. Is it a panted or wealthy friend? Maybe. Probably not. But for me, the answer is actually much more sinister. It is about golf. Specifically, let me define two terms for you. First, I'm going to define golf. I can see the looks on your face. What is golf? It is about taking a club and a ball and hitting it multiple times into a small hole. At the end of this, you do it 17 more times. The second term I define is the 19th hole. The 19th hole is a bar. It's a bar where you go and relax, and you think about those divine drives and those perfect putts into the hole. Where at the end of the day, you leave that and you go home and reality. But how exactly does that get you into an event for free? Well, honestly, it doesn't. Kind of surprising, huh? My proven method for getting into free is called volunteering. What is volunteering? Volunteering lies beyond the golf course and beyond the 19th hole. It's about fulfilling internal desires. Each year, dozens of events go on locally and around the country that involve volunteers. These volunteers fill the administrative, the logistical, and the operations roles. The vast majority of events cannot occur in this country if it's not for the volunteers who come in and help. Some volunteers work as organizations to staff it. Some work as individuals. Some do it just for community service. Others do it because they need to get paid for their organization to help benefit the long-term goodwill. In my case, I work as a volunteer for La Mesa Elementary School and the Parent-Teacher Association. 7 years ago, the county of Monterey ran out of money in the school system. Pretty much went broke, couldn't afford anything, so they canceled programs. They canceled art. They canceled music. They canceled PE. They canceled computers. They closed up all the libraries in elementary schools. They said, we can't afford to have any of these because we can only focus on the core sciences. So what do? The parents here, they can't afford it. So we decided as parents 7 years ago to start volunteering and finding these events. So instead of just volunteering as community service, we started volunteering for money. And that's what we do. Each year, La Mesa PTA is involved in external events around the peninsula, raising almost $65,000. That $65,000 makes up 2/3 of the entire budget to afford 4 teachers full-time to teach our kids at La Mesa. That pays for computer, art, PE, and music. What is my job? My job is overall events coordinator. Each week I put in about 15 hours working for the PTA, organizing, coordinating, and executing volunteer events. It's something I love to do. But what exactly do I gain? I'll tell you, to be honest, I gain free admission to the events. And they're cool. At $175 for concourse, it's cool to get in free. And then the cars are nice too. What I'm going to do for the rest of this speech is describe to you my Labor Day weekend for 2007. My Labor Day weekend began last Tuesday, not Friday like everybody else. It involved taking my volunteers and going out to Pebble Beach, the main links course, and to Del Monte, and setting up the courses. But I had a cool job. My job is small compared to many of the jobs that are out there. Some of them are very critical. Mine is the most critical job on the entire course. Our job as the PTA is environmental services. Sounds cool, huh? Yes, my fellow Toastmasters, I pick up trash. Not just trash, but famous golfers and celebrities' trash. Of course, I also pick up the plebeian and the little surf's trash too if it's left on the course. Because you have to have a neat, green golf course for Golf Channel. During the weekend, my group of volunteers go into battle. We don't go into battle swinging golf clubs. We go on quiet, electric golf carts. Not those gas-powered behemoth Cushmans that some of the other committees have to drive around. If you've ever been around a gas-powered golf cart on a golf course, you'll understand they're not quiet. Our mission is to drive through the throngs of crowds and pick up their trash when they're done. It's a very glamorous job. But we're not mere trash collectors. No, we are also recyclers, because Pebble Beach now recycles. We are liked by some and loathed by others. Think of the Clampetts driving to Hollywood on golf carts slung with trash. Not the pretty picture that you want to think of when you think of Pebble Beach on ABC at 5 p.m. on a Sunday. The hospitality and concession folks, they love us. We haul off their trash. They are in heaven. For that mana, what do they provide? They provide gift bags to my volunteers. We also take smiles and thanks. The media people, we're cute and cuddly. They feed us, they take care of us, they have fun. We have badges, we get hats. With their 70 to 1 zoom lenses, they track cameras, and even some of my volunteers get to do that too. Last weekend, 2 of my volunteers got to track the shots while they played golf for the Golf Channel. That's kind of cool, I think at least. But alas, we are not liked by all. Some people don't like us on the course. They are the marshals. We call them the GMs for short, the grumpy marshals. The marshals sit around and they raise their hands like this. We're outside, thankfully. And at the end of the day, we just cross over the boundary because we have the badge that says we can get across that line, and we go pick up the trash anyway, regardless of them. Of course, at the end of the day, we pick up trash on Sunday, we pick up trash on Monday, and we close out and we have fun. But really, what this is about is when we finish, what lies beyond the 19th hole is satisfaction. Because at the end of the day, volunteering is about accomplishing something that gives you personal reward, while paying for a ticket is just about telling stories about what you saw.